Real happy with figuring out a way to get a road win. A lot of mishaps on our part, just lackadaisical mistakes. But you know, we're just like them. We've got a lot of guards that are playing college basketball for us for the first time, and give them credit. They've played really good here at home. They're coming off a couple tough losses where they fought Virginia, they fought St. John's, away from home, and credit our guys for figuring out a way to close this game out.
Questions for AJ?
AJ, what do you feel like you guys learned about yourselves tonight going on the road and kind of pulling out a win late?
Today, I feel like we played hard, we fought, and down in the clutch, we knocked down some key free throws, and we had to get some key rebounds, which we did, and do some hustle plays, which we did, so I feel like we have a lot of fight today.
AJ, what was working so well against their press, and why you guys were able to find so many looks, particularly at the rim, basically all game, 52 points in the paint tonight?
When they came to double team us, we found the open guy, which looking down the court, which coach told us to do at practice because we knew that they're going to come double team and pressure us real hard. And when we looked up, we found the open guy, and that's how we got so much points in the paint.
AJ, this team hadn't been great at shooting free throws to start the year. You guys knocked some clutch ones down late. Just how good did that feel to kind of get those down and see those go in tonight?
I felt really good. I know after practice we'd be shooting free throws and knocking them down, so just got to translate to the game, and today we did that.
What kind of impact do you think Keyshawn's return had on you guys? He got a lot of minutes for his first game back.
A huge impact. Keyshawn, he's a hard worker, and he's going to do what he got to do, and today he came and helped us a lot, and it was his first game back. I'm proud of him.
AJ, I apologize if you've been asked, but your first true road game, how important was it to start with a win on the road?
I guess it was very important because a lot of freshmen and new guys, redshirts that came in this year, their first official road game, and we got the win, so now it just brings confidence to our team, and now he's ready to take on the next game, focus on the next game, just bring confidence to that game.
You've talked about your chemistry with Jermaine. We saw a lot of Jermaine tonight in terms of kind of his playmaking, assists, passing, finding the open man. What kind of impact did he have maybe in that role against that press especially?
Jermaine, he's a very good basketball player. He has a high IQ, he knows how to make the right play, he knows how to score, drive, shoot, and today he did that. He made the right play.
Because you and him kind of did some point guard stuff today. Just how confident are you guys in the fact that you guys have multiple ball handlers out there at the same time?
It's good that we have a lot of ball handlers because if one's not playing good or just turning over the ball, we can switch them off to like the two or something, and another guy can bring up the ball and run the play. So it's a lot. So it's a good thing that we have like a lot of rotations.
One more for AJ. If anybody has it.
What do you think changed for you guys after the early kind of barrage of turnovers? Was it just a matter of kind of slowing down a little bit? What clicked for you late, I guess after the first 5 minutes or so of the first half?
I guess we had to slow down, and the guys that didn't have the ball get open and cut in the right direction so we could see each other, and that's what we did. We found the open guy.
Thanks, AJ. Questions for Frank?
All right, Coach. I'll see you in a minute.
Frank, I guess what did you learn about this team on the road for the first time?
They're going to make me age really, really hard this year. They're fun to coach, but it's there's a lot of mistakes that we're making right now that are not passing and dribbling, and we got to shoot it better. I don't know why in practice we make shots. But that's part of first-year guys. The game plan today was don't shoot threes in the open court. Attack the rim. We want to get behind their press and then go make plays at the rim, which we did. But we've got to make some threes. Threes are a big part of the game, and we're not for whatever reason we're not shooting the percentage that we're capable of shooting right now. We got to get better at that. But going on the road and winning. I mean, you go into someone else's building. I don't care where, who, how. When you win on the road, you kind of hurry up, take a shower, hope the referees don't come in the locker room and say there's another 10 seconds to play, get on the plane and go. And, having Keyshawn back helped us for this game. I mean, because it allows us to play a little small so we can get more skill on the court against this kind of basketball team and the way they play. So getting him back today was a big difference in the game.
I'm going to ask about that small lineup a little bit. Just what do you feel like that group brings you guys? You talked about bringing a little bit more athletic and skill to it.
It depends. It's Wildens, Jalen, You know, Alonzo's got to be better for us. He can't just he's got to figure out a way to defend better. If not, I can't play him. He's too talented. But if he's not going to defend, I can't play him. Those guys are fine. But in today's game, the way they play with all the trapping and they force your guys to make decisions with the basketball. It's not fair to two freshmen in Wildens and Jalen to have them out there and expect them to make decisions with the basketball that older players make. And so that's what getting Keyshawn today was for this game was very important.
How did Jermaine help you from that kind of that point role?
Jermaine, here's the thing, Jermaine's our most intelligent basketball player, but Jermaine's still trying to figure out how we play. And when he gets the ball in areas, like in timeouts, he was taking ownership of the team, which I loved. He was loud, he was telling people what to do, he was challenging guys on what not to do. When he figures out to get to the right places, he's going to make the right play most of the time. He's a very, very intelligent player. I was happy to see his ball go in the rim today. And obviously, we need that to win, but I was happy for him because he's trying to figure it out and making some shots. And even though he didn't make threes, he made some mid-range shots. And just seeing the ball go in makes you feel better.
With, obviously, Jair didn't give you a lot, and you had to go to AJ and Jermaine more kind of ball handling. Did you like that look? Is that something you can go for? Is that just kind of the nature of how this game went?
Yeah, it's Jair had 2 bad prep days coming into this. And I told you guys early in the year, the one thing I don't have to worry about too much this year is guys that don't come in and prep the right way. I just look down the bench and put the next one in. And Jair's a good dude. Jair's made some really good plays for us this year. And he's going to continue to make good plays, but he had 2 really bad practices. I mean, just completely disengaged. So I tried to give him the respect and start him, but he played exactly the way he performed. He performed exactly the way he prepared. So it's a bad day for him, but that's what being a team is all about. Someone else picks you up the day you're not very good.
Kind of following up on that, with the way Jermaine's playing, do you still like him coming off the bench? That first kind of. Or do you want maybe look at him in the starting lineup?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like him coming off the bench if the other guys are doing things the right way. Mm-hmm. If they're not, then I'm not that dumb. I kind of get good players on the court. It usually helps you win. Mm-hmm. And, those are all things. I'm not going to, unless something's really bad, I'm not going to make any changes here until we get closer to Christmas where we got more practice days. I don't want to disrupt the personality that we've created up to this point. Jermaine deserves to play. He is a couple weeks ago, I told you guys, he kind of changed the channel and he re-engaged and he's playing well because of that.
2 more for Frank.
You talked about the little things Keyshawn can give you going into this and what difference that can make. How important was that tonight? I mean, he comes in with the 6 points in the first half to kind of give you a lift energy-wise.
Yeah, it's like, the 3-point play he had, he gets the ball on the right, we reverse it to him on the right wing, and they're switching our stagger screens on the opposite side of the floor. So that's something that experience, even though he hasn't practiced in a month, he's practiced so much and played so much that he understood. And that's a read we make. As soon as we see teams are switching our staggers on the other side of the floor, that means the 3 defenders are outside the paint, drive the ball. And give him credit. He made some plays for us, and I think he's only going to keep getting better. Before he got hurt, he was playing at a high level, and I was really excited for him and what he can bring to our team. And now he's got to kind of just get back into the feel good about it.
Talk about shooting threes, but 52 points in the paint today.
Yeah, that was game plan going in today. The only way we wanted to shoot threes. The thing is, they press all the time. They press on missed free throws. Matt's created a very unique style of play, which is hard to play against, and it's given them a lot of. It creates a lot of broken floor situations, which makes it really difficult. So guys have to make decisions with the basketball. I did not want to be passive against the press. I don't believe in being passive against the press. I wanted to attack the press, but not just attack it to shoot it. I wanted to attack the rim. And the rule was if the ball gets the paint and we kick, then shoot the jump shot. But if it doesn't get the paint, don't take the jump shot. And I thought for the most part we did a pretty good job with that.
Malik's double-digit scoring streak ends, but how good has he been for you over this run?
Say it again.
Malik's double-digit.
Oh yeah. He was rock solid today. We don't win without him. His best asset is the 2 mistakes he made down the stretch. He made 2 bad defensive mistakes, and that's as a coach, when he makes a defensive mistake, it kind of freaks you out because he's always so solid defensively, and he's playing at a high level for us right now, and him and Jermaine, which I'm happy to see, they're taking ownership of the team, which is, for us to continue to grow, those guys have to take ownership. It's easy to take ownership when you're up 20. It's easy to take ownership in September when there's no games. It's hard to take ownership now when your teammates' feelings are hurt because maybe they're not playing as much as they want to play, or you know, and those 2 guys right now are doing it, and that's very important for a basketball team.
Thanks, everybody.